What if I told you that a broke kid from Beijing turned tiny plastic toys into a billion-dollar empire? This is the story of Wang Ning, the man who made grown adults fight over blind boxes and became China's youngest self-made billionaire. This is the incredible rags-to-riches story that sounds too crazy to be true, but it is. Meet Wang Ning, born in 1987 in Uygar County, Henan, China. His parents ran a small commerce business. At 38 years old, he's now worth more money than most countries' GDP, all because he figured out how to make people obsessively buy $9 mystery boxes containing tiny plastic toys. But this story isn't just about toys. It's about understanding an entire generation's psychology, the power of K-pop influence, and how one character named Labubu became so popular that celebrities line up to buy them. Let's rewind to 2009. Wang graduated from CS University in 2009 with an undergraduate degree in advertising. Fresh out of college, he did what many graduates do. He got a safe job. He worked for a year for Sina Corporation, the digital media company that owns Weibo, China's Twitter clone. But Wang had bigger dreams. During a trip to Hong Kong, he discovered something that would change his life forever. He visited Logon, a popular retail chain that sold a mix of toys, cosmetics, and stationery. Wang thought, why doesn't mainland China have something like this? So in 2010, at just 23 years old, Wang made the bold decision to quit his stable job and start his own business. He opened the first popmart store in Beijing's Zhongguancun, a technology hub that is often referred to as China's Silicon Valley. But here's where it gets real. The early days were brutal. Wang quickly found himself dealing with myriad issues such as inventory management, staffing, and customer service. He struggled to break even. The store sold everything from cosmetics to stationery to random lifestyle products, but nothing was really working. Most entrepreneurs would have given up. Wang was hemorrhaging money, had no clear business model, and was basically running a glorified convenience store. But sometimes, failure teaches you exactly what you need to know. Here's where Wang's story gets interesting. While struggling with his failing variety store, he noticed something crucial. At that time, toys were our best-selling category, he says. But Wang didn't just want to sell regular toys. He was inspired by something he'd seen in Japan, gashapon machines. These are vending machines that dispense toys in small capsules, but you never know which one you'll get. Wang liked the surprise effect, but wanted to sell its products in premium packaging. This is where Wang's genius kicked in. Instead of buying toys from other companies, Wang innovated by asking artists to create figurines for him. He was essentially creating the world's first designer toy ecosystem. In 2014, while still struggling to make his business work, Wang made another smart move. He enrolled in the Guanghua School of Management at Peking University and met a cohort of like-minded peers, some of whom later joined the popmart management team. But the real breakthrough came in 2016, when Wang partnered with Hong Kong artist Kenny Wong, who designed a character that would change everything: Molly. With Wong and Molly on board from 2016, popmart sales began to accelerate, reaching $22 million in 2017, and then $73 million a year later. The blind box model was working, but Wang had no idea he was about to create something even bigger. Now, let's talk about the character that would make Wang Ning one of the richest people in China, Labubu. Labubu was created by Ka-Sing Lung, a Hong Kong-based artist and designer who has long been celebrated in the art toy scene. Lung was inspired by various childhood influences, including the Smurfs. The character initially appeared in Ka-Sing's comic books, but its transition into the world of collectible figures has taken its popularity to new heights. Labubu's popularity exploded around 2016, when it became a centerpiece in popmart's The Monsters blind box series. But for years, it was just another character in popmart's lineup. Molly was still the star, and Labubu was relatively unknown outside the art toy community. Then, something extraordinary happened that Wang could never have predicted. A K-pop superstar fell in love with his little monster. This is where our story takes a turn that sounds like something out of a marketing fairy tale. Blackpink's Lisa, one of the most influential people in the world with over 100 million Instagram followers, discovered Labubu. Lisa's frequent appearances with Labubu-themed merchandise and accessories in social media posts, live performances, and fan events have captured the hearts of millions worldwide. Lisa told Variety, "Can't stop talking about Labubus. I've been going crazy for them for almost a year, but now I can't really get new Labubus. They're really hard to find. I'm kind of sad. For the latest collection, I only got 3 or 4. I want the whole box, but it's really hard to get." Think about this for a second. One of the world's biggest pop stars is publicly complaining that she can't buy enough of Wang Ning's toys because they're sold out everywhere. According to Vogue Italia, Lisa's influence extends beyond the realm of music, seamlessly bridging fashion, pop culture, and collectibles. The magazine praised her instinctive ability to spot and amplify niche trends, noting how her endorsement transformed Labubu from a niche item into an international phenomenon. The impact was immediate and global. Her bandmate, Rosé, has also been seen with her own Labubu in an Instagram story, which probably helped increase the character's popularity. Soon, celebrities worldwide were spotted with Labubu accessories, from luxury fashion shows to red carpet events. Here's where Wang Ning's wealth absolutely exploded. The Lisa effect created a global Labubu mania that nobody could have predicted. In 2024, Popmart's net income reportedly soared by 188%, with total sales more than doubling, reaching approximately 13 billion yuan, around $1.8 billion. The Monsters franchise, which includes Labubu, saw an astonishing 726.6% revenue increase, becoming the company's top earner. Let me put that in perspective. A 726% increase means the Labubu line made over 8 times more money in 2024 than it did in 2023. The numbers tell an incredible story. In 2024, the Monsters franchise, which includes Labubu, generated 3 billion yuan, $419 million, in revenue. And remember, Wang owns about 47% of Popmart. So, when the company's value skyrockets, so does his personal wealth. His company's success recently boosted his fortune by $1.6 billion in a single day, bringing his net worth to $16.1 billion, according to Forbes. More recent estimates put his wealth at over $22 billion. At 38, Wang Ning is now the youngest member of China's top billionaire echelon. But why did this work so well? Wang Ning didn't just get lucky. He understood something fundamental about human psychology. Research has shown that scarcity results in increased competition. The blind aspect of Popmart's most popular products creates an artificial scarcity environment that has been inferred by researchers to contribute to the global success of the company. Researchers have attributed the success behind blind boxes to psychological factors such as herd mentality and gambler's mentality. When you don't know what you're going to get, your brain releases the same chemicals as gambling, but it's socially acceptable and only costs $9. Popmart has mastered the art of creating what industry experts call dopamine-heavy experiences. The company's blind box model, where customers don't know which character they'll receive, taps into the same psychological triggers that make gambling addictive. Wang figured out how to turn toy collecting into a socially acceptable addiction that makes people feel good about spending money. So, there you have it. The incredible story of Wang Ning, who went from a broke college graduate struggling to sell random products in Beijing to becoming China's youngest top 10 billionaire, all because he understood that people don't just buy products. They buy experiences, emotions, and the thrill of the unknown. Wang Ning's story proves that sometimes the biggest opportunities come from the smallest ideas. A $9 mystery box containing a tiny plastic toy has created one of the most successful business empires of the 21st century. What's your take on this story? Would you wait in line overnight for a Labubu? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching.